So yes and no. So if you're not doing software, software engineering, software development, you're not going to go into the pool of typical Indian IT applicants. So the fact that you're doing ERP sales is definitely going to be a distinction in your favor. And what you're going to want to bring out, in your application are all the team leadership skills and sales skills and management skills that you have that are transferable to what you want to do in the future. But what is it that you want to move into after B school? The challenge in your case is drawing connections between what you've already been doing in energy and the consulting skills. So there's both a functional connection uh, in the um, in the consulting that you've been doing, and then an industry connection. And you'll want to make both of these as strong as you can. And it doesn't mean you have to ignore the FMCG part of things, or or the sales aspect of your job as well. That can come in very handy in some of the essays, whether they're failure essays or near failure essays or accomplishment essays in your application. So yes, to summarize, you're not the you're not the typical IT Indian IT uh, uh, applicant, uh, but you're going to need to make sure, like other applicants, to avoid technical jargon and to emphasize the team leadership and the soft skills that you have, and any specific industry expertise that you have, bring it in. So one thing you can do that's very helpful is do some research on the specific areas, for example, in oil and gas that you'd like to consult to, and especially in logistics. And then bring in some of that language into your goals. It's going to give the AdCom a sense already that you know what you're talking about, even though you don't have working experience in it yet. Ken,
Yeah,
anything you'd like to add?
yeah. If I could just add, bear in mind that when you can certainly influence how the admissions committee views you, and to make sure that you don't get grouped into the engineering background. Bear in mind, if you're on the admissions committee and you've read 5 or 10 applications recently with Indian IT or engineering backgrounds, and you see another one with IBM, they may automatically start assuming that you have a very technical background. So it's important that through your essays, through the letters of recommendation, the resume, that is very clear that you work in more of a sales or marketing or consultative type function, and highlight, as Mark was alluding to and mentioning, highlight the various soft skills that you developed, which we implore on people, especially with an engineering background, is to focus on those soft skills and leadership skills to help separate you from the rest of the pool.